My greatest wins as a mom stem from moments of failure. Allow me to share one of my biggest. I sat in the upstairs hallway crying. Not gentle crying, but bawling with big gushing tears. The kind of crying that makes my face look red and puffy, like I've been in a prize fight. More important, I felt as if I'd been beaten up on the inside. From behind one closed door away, my 2-year-old daughter was also crying because I'd scared her with my anger. The sound of her crying bored into my heart, precipitating another wave of gasping, snotty sobs. I curled up in a ball on the wooden floor. I buried my face in my hands. Who said parenting would feel like this? No one. It's supposed to be filled with soft focus moments, me gazing lovingly at my child, right? So what is wrong with me? I was miserable. But after some time, I acknowledged to myself that this parenting stuff was hard. I slowly sat up with the realization that I'd frightened my innocent toddler. My actions had damaged our relationship. It would have been easy to blame her and push through, but I had the presence of mind to realize that I could choose to start over instead. I wiped my teary, puffy face with my sleeves. My body felt drained and shaky. I took some deep breaths, stood up, and opened the door to offer her comfort. That day in the upstairs hallway, my journey began. It would be much easier to tell this story if this were my single big moment of waking up. I wish I could say that right after that, I got myself together, vowed never to yell again, and lived happily ever after as a parent. The truth is that I had already lost it too many times to count, and I would mess up many more times after that. Although I never would have believed it back then, today, with my daughter on the edge of teendom, our relationship is closer than ever. While I certainly get frustrated, I rarely yell at her or her younger sister. My children actually cooperate without threats or punishment, 98% of the time. How did that happen? Through my committing to use practical strategies drawn from mindfulness, compassionate communication, and conflict resolution. And that's what this book is all about. In the pages that follow, you'll learn how to go from a stressed parent to a kind and confident one, grounded, calm, and skillful. The tools I've collected here have helped hundreds of other parents build the kind, cooperative relationships they want with their kids. From those days of near constant frustration, I went on an epic quest to understand myself and my daughter. I read books, experimented with different practices, attended trainings, and earned certifications in an effort to change my habits. I doubled down on my years of mindfulness study and brought it into my everyday life as a parent. I learned not only how to stop losing my cool, but also how to create strong relationships. Now my children cooperate because they choose to, not because I threaten them. With this book, I hope to take you on a shortcut to help you bypass those years of study, training, and trial and error, and give you the 8 essential skills that I've found matter most.